It's Marissa again. Thanks for coming back to see me. This is week 64, here to give you a recap of how my last week went. Last week was hard. It's been really difficult. This is a weird week for me. I actually gained. So I'll just start off by saying that I'm up 3 pounds. I got kicked out of Wonderland. It was really nice to visit, so I'm trying to get back in. I had a strange week. Most of every day last week, I woke up with like really swollen hands, water retention, crazy. Like I couldn't even like move my ring in the morning. These were super duper tight. And it was a little bit concerning. Then, you know, I had to kind of look back into my food diary and kind of have a come to Jesus moment with myself and realize what I've been eating is probably not the best thing for me. It's not like I've been eating off the charts like horrible food, but I think I just probably haven't been making some of the smartest choices as far as like snack choices. Been doing like a lot of the baked Lays, baked pretzel chips, everything full of sodium. You know, and I've had weeks where I've eaten out every single day, and you know, where I'm always drinking water. So for whatever reason, I mean, it was really bizarre. The water retention, I was wondering if there was a problem with my blood pressure because I was drinking tons of water. But then after a couple hours, it was fine. Like I completely just take off my ring and things are great. So earlier in the week, it said I was up 4 pounds. And I've had fluctuations in my weight many times during the week. And usually I've been very lucky that things have always evened out by weigh-in day. So it hasn't been like a complete stressful situation. But this time when I got on the scale, it was 3 pounds. So I had, you know, lost 1 pound of that. I want to call it water weight. I don't know what the hell it is. But I just had to really just come to terms with the fact that the scale said I gained 3 pounds, I gained 3 pounds. And what am I supposed to do? I have to keep going and I have to keep moving along. But it also gave me an opportunity to really think about things and to really realize that I can't be defined by the number on the scale. I feel like I've been kind of, lately, I've been a slave to that. I've been letting it kind of control me. You know, whatever it says week after week, that's how good I feel. And the fact that there is, like, I feel good. Like right now, I feel great. I think the water, the retention has all passed. Today I really felt like myself again. Last week I felt really just bloated and swollen and sluggish. I just felt really bad about myself. So this week I feel like I'm back on track. Plus it was also like my monthly time, you know, so just too many things were contributing all at once, I feel like. But the swollen hands really did kind of throw me. That's something I'd never really experienced before. Anyway, I am still forging ahead on my journey, but I'm also trying not to be obsessive with the scale. I had a lot of time to reflect over the past few days, and you know, I've been so lucky this past year, I should say. So many great things have come into my life, have happened for me, so many blessings, and I feel like I just really need to stop and appreciate them. Not that I don't appreciate it, but I have to realize that life is good. You know, I have lost 174 pounds. It's nothing to sneeze at, you know, so I'm sweating these 3 pounds and making it seem like it's the end of the world. I'm definitely not the girl that I was. I mean, if you flash back to my video this same time last year, let's take a look at that. So I'm just gearing up for Christmas here. I am counting down the days. I am very excited for the holidays. So obviously we're clearly two different people, but in my head, I still have a lot of her in here, you know, because that's the life I lived for, you know, 30 years pretty much. So yeah, it's hard to know where to draw the line, you know, and not let it get to you. But I felt like I was just kind of fighting with myself. Like I'm in competition with myself. Like I'm in this like rat race to get to a goal, just to be at the goal. And then what happens at the goal? Is this over? Well, no, it's not over. I mean, this is for life. This is going to be the way it's going to be forever. You know, I have to always be on top of things with, you know, with my weight. And it has to be, I think it's checks and balances and 80-20 and I don't know. I had to really reevaluate. So anyway, on that note, I've pushed back my plastic surgeon consultation. Actually, I haven't made the phone call yet, but I just was discussing it with my loved ones, and I don't feel ready. I don't feel ready as far as, I just generally don't. Like, I'm really looking forward to, you know, getting my arms lifted and everything, but I feel like I'm just rushing. Like, I am making this into a sprint, and it's a marathon. Is that how the saying goes? Something like that. I'm trying to get to the finish line. I'm trying to race against the clock, and I feel like, for what? I have all the time in the world to accomplish my goal. It doesn't matter when I get there, how fast I get there, I'm gonna get there. And there's gonna be these little setbacks, and I think I had this hard week to kind of bring me back down to earth. I've been very lucky this whole time. I feel that, you know, I transitioned from a very morbidly obese person, you know, into a healthy person, and I've had to learn how to eat all over again, how to make wise choices, how to think about what's going into my mouth, not just putting food in my mouth, think about making the best choices for my body and putting in the best nutrients. So I had to completely switch around my whole mentality, and I feel like, well, if I just don't get done with this, and if I don't have my weight, then I've failed. I'm a failure. You know, I did not complete what I set out to do, and I'm just done with that with that way of thinking, because it's not healthy, and I'm not about to sabotage myself. I mean, that's not going to help me get ahead. It's not going to do any good. So I am here just to kind of say that, because yeah, it's just coming from a place of honesty, and I just wanted to share that with everybody. But I will just recap. I had my gastric bypass Roux-en-Y surgery on September 13th, 2010, and as of Monday, December 5th, 2011, I have lost 174 pounds, which puts me 13 pounds away from my goal. But I'm going to keep on keeping on like I usually do, and just take it one day at a time. I know things are going to get hard as we get into the holiday season, but, you know, I'm glad that I have an awareness and a consciousness of the things that I need to do in order to see the progress, and I have to be committed to that, and committed to my health. You know, it's the only way this is going to ever, you know, work for me for the long haul, and I just have to kind of change my mind a little bit and realize how far I've come, and just to kind of stop sweating the small stuff, because it's those little things that will drive me crazy, and I just need to relax. So where I'm at right now, I'm in a good place. No water retention in the hands, you know, everything's good. I didn't wake up with anything today, and I've been just drinking my water, 96 ounces every day. So as long as I do my part, hopefully there will be a reflection there. If not, you know what, I gotta keep my head up and just keep going. So anyway, everybody, thanks for checking in with me. I will be back next week for another update, and that's it. I hope you're all doing well, and hello to my new subscribers. I will talk to you all soon. Now is not the time to lose your voice. Everyone should have a choice.